Okay, so this video is for anything that involves super twist, and super twist is when you take the wall and you do the circle formation with it. Um, it's a little tricky because if you add too many strands into it and you're trying to do the twist, it won't work. It'll stick. And who's texting me? Do you ever have your phone go off on you and then you look at it and there's nothing there? You heard that beep and there's nothing on my phone saying anything. Now there is. Oh, it's a low battery. Okay. So what it is it's okay, super twist. I wish I knew what I was talking about before I got interrupted by that. Okay, so if you have too many strands in it, and I think it's after 6 that it starts to do this, the project will collapse onto itself. So instead of it always being, like a straight project, which here I'll just do it with one hand. Instead of being a straight project all the way around as you're weaving it and it turns and it's still straight, as it turns it kind of collapses onto itself. So it does this. And then I don't really know why it does that. It just does. I wish I did know, and I want to look that up because I want to know why it does that. But instead of it staying straight, it collapses, and then you can get it to go back straight to itself. It just takes a long time to do. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then I'm going to talk about how many strands will do stuff, and yeah, I think that's okay. Alright, so I have my wall set that I did when I did my wall tutorial, which I just filmed. I look the same. And then here's what we'll do. Okay, so you should obviously know how to do circle, super twist, not super twist, corkscrew, regular twist, all that jazz. And I normally would put my finger down just because I like working off of my finger. I don't know why, but if you know how to do circle, then you know that you're doing everything diagonally. So if you can see, everything is going to the diagonal and not straight across. Okay, then just as I would with my wall, I'll take this strand and I will go straight over it. Okay, and then, again, I'm going to do the diagonal in between the colors that it belongs in between, and once I get it there, pull strings down. Okay, then I'm going to take the blue strand and I'm going to, just go through all those loops. And pull it tight. So you can see it's starting to turn. I'm going to do that again, just because I'm not sure if you saw that too well. Do your diagonals, and then after you do your diagonals, you will have another stitch of the super twist. And the reason I do it this way is as you get more strands involved, it is very tedious to do over all in a row like that, and you tend to mess up a lot more easily because you're doing every other strand, and sometimes you just mess up without realizing it. So this is a way to ensure that you get all your strands and that all of your strands get covered and they all go in the right spots. And it's also faster when you have more strands to do this than that really super tedious way. Okay, so that's my second one. Actually, and if you can see, it's already starting to bend onto itself. I think you can see that. I'm not really sure. Okay, alright, so for the matrix of how to do this, every time you add a strand into your project, it'll take 2 stitches to get it to turn 90 degrees. So, for instance, square, which has 4 strands, but 1 on the wall side, if you get what I mean, it'll take you 2 stitches. Brick is 4, super brick is 6. If you wanted to do a full rotation, so that it starts here and doesn't just go like that, but it comes back like this, the colors will not be straight in line, but that is a doubling of that, so it's 4 for every single strand. So if I have 4 on my wall side here, that would be 16 stitches to get it that way. Now, if you want to do it so that I don't know if you, just to get it, you know, this is the 90-degree rotation, this is the 180. The ones, the 360, which would go back to this, that would be 8 times on the strand. So I would have 32 stitches for this, and that's a temporary tattoo, and so is that. Just if you were looking and being like, what is she wearing on her wrist? So that's the matrices for how to do that. The more you get involved with strands, the less likely it's going to stay straight, and the more likely that it is to curve. About 6, I think, is the limit for the curving of it. Now, there was a project which, where's my specs? Hold on a second. Okay, here's my bag of goodies. And here it is. Yeah, so this was the one that, I think her name is Alyssa. She requested, yes, it is Alyssa. She requested this, and what I did was I did, 16 of the super twist, then 1 of the, wall. And that's the other thing. If you want the project to stop turning, you need to do 1 of the regular stitch. And 1 of the regular stitch will stop it from turning, and it will cause it to go the other way. If you don't want it to do that, then don't do that, I guess. If you want to stop it and have it keep going in the same rotation, you do 2. So basically, odd will flip it, and even will keep it regular. And I think that's it for everything that is involved with Super Twist. I hope I covered it all. If you still have questions, please let me know, and I will be happy to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I am checking my email a lot more now because I realized that because Yahoo doesn't work on Apple Mail, and I don't know why. I think because of like the server it has, but I realized that like when I log into Yahoo, it's not as hard to look at as possible. Considering Yahoo's my homepage on Firefox, I don't know why I don't look at it more often to see if I have mail. I don't know. But yeah, I'm also gonna upload more friendship bracelet videos, so check those out. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and please comment, you know, subscribe, the whole deal. Bye.